We now return to the darkness catching up to us. The Ombu is also making terrible noises too. Like it is heavily poisoned right now. So I think this is probably marking the end. I think that's gonna get to me again. I think I'm just gonna have to tell you to run. Gotta get through there as fast as we can. But at least we got a lot of food stocked up. Okay, pause for a moment because we need to make sure the blight is gone. At least it is from the front of the... Okay, those are things that just haven't been collected yet. From the front of the Ombu it is. Oh, boy. No, not that one. I guess it is already... whatever. Prioritizing those ones? God, yes. That is a dead forest right there. Did we make it though? Did we make it through the cloud? We did. Yeah, going through that poison forest was a bad thing. Okay, did you guys get it? No. How we doing on the doctor situation here? I shut this one down because I didn't have enough people, so now we do. Get the herbs back up and running. I shut this one down for what reason? Shutting down this would make sense, but... Okay, that's been cleaned up. Prioritize cleaning that up, please. We do not need to be destroying that or that. Not yet, anyway. I mean, God, we got that whole forest is going to come down. Maybe I should focus on these guys as well. And at least clean up down here so that those workers don't get absolutely destroyed. So, in the end, it was actually a good thing that the village is now on the other side of the Ombu. Not good. Can't do Ombu food because it's sleeping. That's... all the thunderstorm will do is destroy stuff. So I think we can handle it. The doctoring didn't help at all. It's back up to where it is. I think we can shut this down. Gives me 8 again. It's just not worth it. This worker hut just, it's not worth doing. Specifying, you just never have enough people to specify, you know? Like 8 people, that's not worth having specific builders, harvesters, and carriers. Like it's just, especially in emergency situations like this, where I need them doing other things based on priority rather than task. Okay, we cleaned that up. That's good at least. Now we gotta go the forest route. I'm not sure that the mother tree needs to die. Probably better if we don't do that. I'm gonna need another house here soon if I find any more people. 1.5 beats per minute. That is half. It was at 3. I think it's dying, or is it just, does it go low like that when it's asleep? I mean, it is very poisoned. You're collecting that, that's good. I do need it to start chopping down more trees, though, so we can grow more herbs to get the... I'm really upset about that. I was not reading that enough. Biogas. Who makes biogas? So that's the dung that turns it into compost, so I can turn it into biogas here. Okay, so that would actually be the better thing to do there. But right now we need to clean this stuff up, because it's bad. And it is spreading here. It's actually spreading out here too. We're going through another oh shit. Run. Wasn't paying attention. Damn it. Yeah, this the game does not want you to win at this point. It is like, you have been playing long enough. We are going to make this hell for you. Let's lower this down to priority 2 so you actually focus on the things that are a major threat right now. That. Oh. Oh, we went through the storm. Ah, fuck. Mistimed the storm as well, of course, and there's another toxic cloud coming through. This is unreal. 19 people idle because presumably their place of employment died. Okay, did we get... I need you to make sure that does not encroach upon the village more than it already is. They are repairing, but I don't know that they are. I think everyone right now is focusing on taking... Oh my god, that entire forest is dead. And it's just going to keep spreading, too. Because it's just making new plants. That was quick. I think that was pretty... Not this, though. We can deprioritize that one. Oh, okay. They're building it right now. Fine. Sleep command. Well, that would be nice. Let's give it the petting command. No? I can't? I've already got it. Okay. Well, telling it when to sleep would be nice, I guess. Yeah, sure. What else do we have here? Scout tower. Well, we don't need that right now. Ooh, toxicity is at max. Send that down. Increase trust in me. I don't even know why I need that right now. Those guys will be gone by the time they get back. Right. Maybe putting our civilization upon the back of a wandering monster that is just going to leave any of the good civilized lands and take us into the hellish wastes. It's not the best survival idea. I mean, we're gonna drop here. I actually do need them. I mean, fuck. I need them killing this stuff, but I also need them to be rebuilding everything that got destroyed. So I'll put this back into priority over here too. I just pulled way too many of them off of what is actually a bigger threat. Did any of this get blighted? Doesn't look like it. What an absolute disaster. Okay, thankfully we had all the materials to rebuild this really fast. I kind of wish I'd actually focused on doing that. Head to the desert. Let's head to the desert. I don't have the horn blower. Got destroyed. We've only got 5 idle people now that all the jobs are back, which is not going to be conducive to containing the blight and the threat to our existence. I guess we're fine. Let's go north. Oh, well. We're coming out of it this way, too. Settlement nearby. No, let's just go that way. Who knows? I hope you start prioritizing that now. They're prioritizing this for some reason. I think it's probably safe to say we're done with that for right now. Man, I don't even know. Stone road to make them go faster probably would be a good idea right now. I need them following the pathways. At least Ombu's happy. He keeps wagging his tail. Let's get more people. Come along the death ride of the Ombu toxicity. God, that whole thing. Only got 4 people now because they keep dying. stored up on food there. I mean, temporarily, I could probably stop growing. I mean, look at this stuff. It's not even... They don't even have room to harvest anymore. Alright, temporarily. Real quick. I need a bunch of people. Where's the other farm? Where's the other farm? We will just eliminate all of those to create a huge surplus of people who can now come and finally help clear out this blight. There's more. Group of settlers, pick them up. Scavenging party returned, 4 people. Okay, we've got enough housing still. We go through unbearable heat. We have to change out our fields anyhow. So let's do cactus for you. That's higher than corn. Would like, but some corn is better than no corn, I guess. Alright. But for real, this needs to be priority 1 here first. We need to fight this back. I've got enough food, I can sit on it for a while. Got another ruin out there. And a medium sandstorm that appears to be even worse than a normal one, I'm sure. Oh, boy. Ombu is hungry. Let's get some food in there. We need to do it again. Okay. I'm up on a crossroads here, and I'm going to want you to run. But where? I thought I... Oh, because I didn't make the thing yet, did I? The scout tower. Because I don't have the glass. Because I don't have any of the things. Because everything is dead and... Ah! Damn it. Okay, but not these. Will not like me for that. Only the stone. I really... I mean, this is my own fault here. Hold up. Right. We can harvest the trees. No? Oh, you're joking. Okay, they need a setting for harvest the blighted stuff. That is one thing they have got to add. It does not count as tree or bush. You know what? It's all got to come down. It's all got to come down, and it's all got to come down quick. I've got 21 people sitting idle here. May as well get it all done as quickly as I can. Okay, where are we at here? Approaching. Red. It's fine. Oh man, another one? The sun feels like it's going into place, though. Ombu yawns. Oh no, 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 no. Ombu, run! Actually, I should have made it sleep, shouldn't I? Oh shit. I should have made him sleep before he got there. Oh, this is about to destroy everything, isn't it? Several buildings have collapsed, which now people need to spend the time to rebuild. Should have told him to stop and wait for the thing to go. Oh boy. It's not terrible, but it's going to be back probably a few times by the time it is finished. Many have gotten poisoned. From, I guess, probably being out in the poison fields. Which look like they are continuing to spread even into the mud. There go even more buildings. Oh my god. This was the worst place you could have chosen. Can I wake you up? Probably not. I can. Just at least get out of the way, you know? I don't know what the right way is. I mean, this looks like there's probably some ice down there. Nomads, go north. Okay, Ombu. When we get to this crossroads, I want you to sleep. How we doing here? Everything fine? We are rapidly diminishing our food supplies. Okay. Damn it. I can't do this anymore. With the... and because all of these all of them, everything got destroyed. Why is it not? Oh man, this was a major disaster. Just absolutely everything. Everybody's sick from being in the toxic forests. Yeah, okay, we are going into, looks like on either way we're going into some stuff. Everyone is succumbing to poison. My villagers, oh, Jesus. we are so far down in villagers. And I'm probably, like, these guys haven't been making mushrooms. They're sick and poisoned anyway. We are out of herbs. Because we've been having to heal the stupid Ombu with all this stuff. Okay. Well, I underestimated just how much material it was going to take at this point in the game. And that's why I say this game is not relaxing. Because you were just constantly moving. It's not a situation where you're allowed to just, you know, make your nice little village and just have some fun with it. It's not like that at all. Because you are on a time limit, you know. Even if I did just focus on the basics and got a massive stockpile of like beets and berries and just the basic houses and all that stuff, eventually the Ombu is going to start walking into toxic places. You're going to have to deal with this at some point, and if you don't have the infrastructure ready to go, you can't do anything. So, you know, having this prepared, if I'd taken this a little bit more seriously, because I was just thinking, oh, that'd be nice to have for fertilizer, but knowing that I need it for biogas so that I could actually have these guys burn this stuff down, they would be tackling this stuff so much faster. Hands down, it would be so much easier for them. In fact, it's a little bit late now, but I'll have them go do it. So that was my fault. I was unprepared for that part. So knowing that, I would definitely get that ready earlier. Um, I would probably have centralized anyway, even though it would have ended up being a huge mistake because all of this would have spread to my crops and just completely devastated everything. Having yourself centered on Onbu basically shortens your travel times. Yes, there are a few things that have to be up here along the top and down here along the bottom, but for the inconvenience of those few buildings for the walk time, uh, it's not worth having everybody else be in that same area. You do have to be near some of the berry bushes and whatnot. And actually, the berry bushes seem to be propagating by themselves. We have way more now than we did before. We were at 100%. So I don't know. Like all your people and production buildings and whatnot are probably good to have centralized, and then have your crops bring people in, and then put like your gathering buildings, your pantry, your supply, your water thing. Have those kind of as a midpoint, so that they are bringing stuff in, and then those people, or those people living in the middle in the village, can then go to the middleman stockpiles and get them. That's probably the best way to do a supply chain in this game. And perhaps, as in real life with like forest fires and fire prevention and all that stuff, anticipating that stuff like this could happen, maybe thinning out some of the forests would not be a bad idea. Obviously, this blight does create its own plants to help it spread. It's not just going from plant to plant. But so like even if I did have a space here, eventually it would grow together if left unchecked, as we saw over here. But it would help sort of mitigate the spread, I feel, rather than having plants it could already just jump to, because it went so fast once it hit this forest. Probably be a good idea to just plow things out. Like all these berries that are being untouched are just waiting to be turned into blight and then spread. So like clearing them out and just turning them into berries to stockpile would be a good idea. And we've got some more nomads. Pick them up. Welcome aboard. You're healthy. You sad, sad, sorry people. Did we miss through this or not? Nope. We hit the sandstorm because of course we did. We need to start picking this up. Another thing too would be trying to get the exploration, these scavenger huts, get a couple more of them, get those people going as quickly as possible. Just because the amount of goods you can pick up early from scavenging is totally worth it. The problem is just how limited you are by the RNG and the people. You have to rely upon finding people along the routes, and sometimes the game is merciful in that, and other times it's not. Like once we get to this point in the game, we haven't found anybody. So replenishing everyone that's died has been a real struggle, and I can only imagine it gets worse as the game goes on to its conclusion. But yeah, so it is really a toss-up, and I feel like the whole idea of turning off industries and turning them back on and swapping your people around is also an important thing that I kind of neglected. But god damn, that whole idea alone adds such a struggle to an already hectic game. By this point, everything just gets so hectic that I don't know. Like I said, for the third time, this is not a relaxing game. Despite its appearances, it very much gets to a point where, unless you did everything right, you're going to face the consequences of your screw-up very rapidly. But anyway, I think I'll end this one here. When this game gets further developed, I might come back someday and look at this again, because it's an interesting game. I kind of like it. It does seem sort of limited, though. Like this is it. We have a few more things to go in the tech tree, but there will come a point where we're gonna be done. There's not going to be anything more to do except expand and just wait to basically hit the point where the game is going to send us in such a rapid decline that we can't come back. You know, like it. I mean, this alone is a major setback for me. Thankfully, I was not relying on this part of the map. But you know, and my population, when that's gone away, when all those people died, it took away the burden that having too much was starting to give me. So now, you know, I can afford to have some of these farms shut down, for example. But yeah, man, it really hit a point where it's just better to be like, well, I screwed that one up, and I guess I'll play it again. Start another map. Are we running out of other materials here? No. So, like, eventually I'm going to have to turn all this stuff back on, but we have no... I mean, we're down to 38 people. A bunch of people just died because they've been messing around in this thing. So that is why it's better to have these guys, I guess, because they can handle it. But they don't have any biogas because I can't get this going, and the supply chain just killed it, absolutely, and... yeah, I mean, this is on decline. We can't come back from this. There's no way I'm going to find enough nomads to make up for, oh god, we're about to walk right through two forests. Well, that's it, you know. There's no way we can survive another one of those things. I don't even have half the map, well, a quarter of the map contained anymore. People are just dying because they go there and they... yeah. So the whole supply chain thing too, like if I had another doctor's area over here, an herbalist over here, you know, have them centralized, that would help. Thing is, you know, that's just more materials and more people you have to have, and just... I don't know the balance of the game yet. Obviously it just got released, so I don't think a lot of people do. I'm sure there will be a lot of number crunching over time, telling you the build orders and all that stuff, but I don't know. It's an interesting game. It definitely needs some improvements, though. But then again, I feel like it is definitely intentional that you are not... oh, and we're going through two of them? Yeah. It's intentional that you're not meant to survive. And in that regard, I guess it's got a little bit of a roguelite element to it. You know, the RNG, first of all, of where you are, the resources available to you, the events you'll meet, all that stuff. But then also just like, you know, there comes a point when there's going to be an end. And I guess that sort of is forced replayability. But it just... I guess for me, it's just like it feels like it came on too fast. And it's not just because of the difficulty either, because during the tutorial, when I played through the tutorial, we ran into the toxicity as part of the teaching, I guess. But, you know, so I mean, even if I decided to play through the tutorial and then continue the map, I don't think I would have an easier time. I feel like there needs to be a more casual difficulty setting, like a fourth difficulty setting in there, which is not tutorial, but is a little bit slower paced. And I realize I'm playing the game at 4 times speed, but, you know, if I played it at normal speed, it's not like these guys would produce faster. You know, I would still be... Why do I need the blood? I don't know, I'm sure there's something I need the blood for. You know, so it would ultimately slow all of the game down. What I'm talking about is like the difficulty of the game. Give me a little bit more time before we reach the poison clouds. Give me a little bit more time before I run into a biome that is just absolutely going to thrash me and destroy all of my crops and all that stuff. A mysterious formation. A mysterious rock formation covered in dark cloud, unlike anything we've ever seen. Okay, you know what, Ombu? You are going to have to run through this. Yeah, it's spreading. I'm not going to stop the spread. We're going to end this here, but I want to see what this rock formation is. We maybe heal him. A dead Ombu. Oh, did we starve? I've still got all my health. What? Truly a sad sight. This could have been all our fate as... oh, that's what we're walking by. Never mind. This could have been our fate as well, but we managed to pull through thanks to grit, cooperation, and not least of all your guidance. Yeah, well, not for long. We should build something to commemorate our continued survival, a monument to cooperation, and it might even be a good opportunity for me to finally pass the torch of village leader to you once and for all. What does that mean? I guess there's the dead Ombu. We're about to be there ourselves here. What are you doing? He's resting here. Oh good. Right in the middle of the toxic cloud. Oh god. Okay, well before that happens, let me see what it's talking about for building. Survival monument. Stone slabs, glass. That's a big old thing. Put it down, but it'll never get built. We will not survive sitting in the toxic cloud. Right next to the dead Ombu. How appropriate. What a great place to choose to die yourself. I mean, I could get it to go up and run. Where else would we be going? Probably nowhere special. Want to come aboard our dead Ombu? Do we have enough to get up and run? Survive! Mostly because I need to feed you. It needs to be walking, not running. Is it walking? It seems to be running. It walks. It runs. Okay, I think we can walk now. So I can feed you. Didn't... okay. Took it down by half. Your scavengers interfere with a shaman ritual of the native tribe of the settlement. Furious, they start threatening your people, insisting that you provide a sacrifice for another ritual immediately. Grab what you can and run away, or just run to safety. No time to get into arguments. Your scavengers run away. Okay, time to sleep, Ombu. Maybe you will survive yet. Who knows? But I think that's enough for this look at this game. Like I said, I might come back to it, see what changes over time. But for now, I'll end this one here. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next Let's Play.